G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. Well, as good a week as you can bloody well have in this current time. Now, before I get into what's happening in the video, just want to let you know that throughout all this video footage, I use a mixture. I've been just testing, mixing different microphones. I have the lapel wireless Go thing that I use with the dual ones. I've also got a shotgun, an external mic. It's a big fuzzy looking bloody thing sitting there, and I've combined them. So you may or may not bloody realise the difference. It doesn't really matter. The other thing was, what have I got here? The YouTube ads. Apparently YouTube a few weeks ago implemented mid-roll adverts. So normally you would see the adverts at either, on my videos, it was only at the beginning or at the end. I never did mid-rolls. Anyway, they did some change and they by default made the mid-roll. I didn't realise until someone thankfully let me know by saying, oh my god, how many ads have you got? Because my videos, these ones go so long, like an hour. So what YouTube's done is they've put the tick to say, yeah, allow mid-rolls by default without even me choosing to do it. And of course they're whacking all these ads. And I tell you what, when I watch a video, I don't like the ads, so much so that I actually pay the $14.99 a month for the YouTube thing, which means I don't get any ads. So anyway, I didn't know that was happening on my videos, so I've now got rid of it. So there should not be any ads in the middle, only at the start or at the end. If there's stuff in the middle, let me know, and hopefully I can stop it. But I'm pretty sure I've stopped it now anyway. Shut up, Mark. Right, what's going on in the video? DIY dust collector. Turn a satellite dish into a sign. Bloody hell, Chappy gets a new bike. Do some new LED lighting in the in Nate's Woodshop. And we do a bit of BB news and shit at the end. Righto, let's get into the old DIY dust collector. Hey, check that out. Spring is bloody coming. Rightio, so I've been doing a bit of spring cleaning, bloody picking up weeds and shit. There used to be a big pile of pallet wood all cut up to use in the man cave's fire. I've just cleaned all that up. The last of it's in there, which means I'm going to be able to cross over to using this stuff predominantly, which is way better. But what I'm going to do is build another one of those to go down there. The reason for that is because I've got that spot there, and around here I've got that spot there, but that's not enough storage to see me over winter. So this is all that I've got left of all that pallet wood. Now that Nay's not getting as much of the pallet wood, we're not having all that excess stuff, and it's really good because it's pretty shitty stuff. It burns, it doesn't hold a lot of heat, it burns really quick, so you've got to be on the fire all the time. Whereas when you use the red gum, all that kind of stuff, you can put a couple logs in, you go away, and then you can come back and it hasn't just practically fizzled out. So I need to get another one built so I can, we've got September, the start of spring, is when I can go out and collect more firewood, build it up for next winter. So that'll be another job to be done. Now, in me cleaning up, this was the old satellite dish up on top of the roof, which was not being used, so I got rid of it. And I was saying to Nate, what can we do with the bloody thing? And what we've figured out is we're going to take all that contraption off. We're going to turn this into a sign, which I'll show you. Well, it's going to be, well, in actual fact, you haven't seen this, have you? Look at that. So she's done me Dunlop sign for me. Bloody brilliant. So I just think this is going to look so good once we start getting a few more signs. Now I don't want to just have all signs just plastered on there. I want to kind of make it look like it's a workshop or an outback, not I don't want it to be realistic, but I don't want it just to be a whole bunch of signs. I want it to have signs that you would kind of like think if you rocked up to an old time garage that you would see there. You know, we've got the Champion, we've got the Dunlop. It's going to be Shell, but I'm not going to have a whole heap of different petrol station ones. Just kind of keep a theme to it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, now I know Nay's not in here, but I wanted to show you guys this one. I reckon this, look at that. So this is for a customer. STP, the Racer's Edge. I think I might want one of those. Rightio, so the reason why I've come out, open that up. Look, oh, check this out. This is just brilliant. Bloody love it. Vacuum cleaners, dust collecting. Hang on a minute. Rightio, so as you can imagine, Nay in that wood shop with her cutting wood, sanding wood, creates a shitload of sawdust. And she has a vacuum cleaner that she vacuums the stuff up, hooks it onto the sanders. They do an okay job, but the biggest problem, and this is what happens to the filters. Now we've replaced, this one was the very original one. I could tap this and get it a bit cleaner, but they eventually stuff up. So as you can see, that is just, it's knackered. The other thing is, when you empty the sawdust out, you got to get the blow thing, this bloody dust goes all in the backyard and over everything. So you would have seen, I've seen plenty of videos on doing the cyclone. There's a dust deputy, there's a couple of different ones that you can buy, but a lot of people just get a 20 litre drum and just do this. And I thought, all right, I'll give it a go. We're at Total Tools. I went, oh, $5.95, grabbed the bucket. Anyway, last night, I was having a look to see what bits of tubes that I had. I couldn't believe it. I wish I had filmed it. So what I've done is I've just had this pipe. I just cut a section off it, and as you can see, poked it through there. So drilled a hole in here, poked that through, used the hot glue gun, just so that you make all that tough, so that sits like that. Then for this side of it, I just had 2 elbows. So I had another small piece of pipe which happened to fit into that, like that. So I cut a tiny piece of that off just so that you can join the 2 elbows. So what happens is when the vacuum goes, so that's pointing that way and it's pointing down. Did the whole bloody glue thing around it. Now let me hang on. So I'm just going to tip that stuff out like that. Rightio, put me lid on. There's a bit of a problem with this lid, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I tell you what, once this lid's on, it's on. So now from the vacuum cleaner, this one just goes straight over. So I didn't have to do any special connections. That just fits on there. And I've grabbed Nay's other, because she's got a shop vac as well. That just goes on here. Now this could do with a like a hose clamp, obviously if you're mucking around, but yeah, that's it. Done deal. Now we'll have a look to see what's in here. So as you can see, there's pretty much nothing in there. Righto, let's turn that on. Rightio, so normally all that sawdust would be in here and it would start to fill up on that stuff. But look at that, it's bloody empty. How good is that? So now all that dust is actually in there. So I reckon that's fantastic. So what that means is going to do, especially in Nay, like for me in here, I don't need that. But when you've got sawdust and that fine stuff, that means that she's not going to clog up her filters as often. I don't even think she will now. She won't never have to bloody get a new one. You won't have to blow all that shit out and have the crap going everywhere. Yeah, just bloody crazy. But I've got a problem. And the problem is trying to get this bloody lid off. Nay could not do it at all. I managed to do it and I nearly busted me pooper goal. So I actually ended up, I broke it here. So it's most probably going to make it a bit easier. So obviously this is not, you don't, every time you want to empty this, this is not what you want to having to do. And I'll tell you what, you think you've just got it. And oh man. So I'm going to speed this up. There you go. Stupid. Bloody hell. So there's all the sawdust, guys. But that is ridiculous. I mean, this is great. If you're putting some type of liquid or something in there, that lid is not going to come off. We did a bit of searching because I thought, man, that's just crazy. You can buy a tool because these are such a problem. Actually, Bunnings has got one, so we'll most probably go and buy that. But there you go. So now my next thing is, how do I've got to make something so this will sit on top. That'll get connected up to there so that this will still wheel around. Because obviously, from a real estate point of view, this is on top of here is wasted. You know, I don't want to have a system where it sits there because then that's taken up a whole lot more room, and Nay's got a small shed as it is. So I've got to rig up a device to have that sit on top. Get that tool, or I've got to find a bucket that's going to have a better lid for taking on and off. There you go. So if anybody's out there and they've got a workshop that has sawdust or whatever, you most probably already seen if you've got something like that. There's a lot. If you search on the internet for DIY dust collectors, there's a whole heap of different ways that people do it. Some people put a straight pipe that kind of like goes in on an angle through there. Some people, a lot of people do this. The hot glue. The hot glue works brilliant. But I've seen people doing it with duct tape. Different sizes, double tower bloody bins. There's lots of different ways. But I was just really surprised that how well this actually worked using the two 90-degree angles, and it's just a pipe. Nuts, crazy. Rightio guys, so now we have this dish. We've made a decision, haven't we?
Yes.
So have you got that image? Yeah, that's it. So hopefully, where are you? There you are. That's the sign that we're going to do. So that's going to tie in with the Dunlop sign over there. It's mostly going to go on the back fence.
Or on the side of the house.
Or on the side of the house, yeah. All right, so first, you grab that. Doing this one first. Yep, done.
I was going to say, I'm just spinning.
Done. Where you go at the bottom? Yep. Beauty.
Oh, the sweet squeal.
Oh, there you go, you grab that. That can go out. Righto, so what do you reckon? What about...
exactly round,
Oh, it's not, is it? No.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, it's oval.
Yeah, I think that's even better.
Yeah, guys, can you see that? It's oval. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. I don't think that's going to be an issue, is it?
No,
It'll
not
just
at
be
all.
part of the part of the feature. Did it have a black background? It was the whole thing.
It's got no border.
No border.
No.
Yeah. Cool bananas. So the question is, do we try and rust it? No. It'd take too long. I like things just to happen. Done. Start the project, finish the project.
It doesn't work quite so simply, but yes.
Because we could scuff it back.
Yeah, I would. I'd scuff it back.
And see if we can get it to...
We could add the rust. We've got the rust.
Yeah, you reckon we could do it though? Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Come
All right,
on.
that's the plan for this. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, hopefully, we're not right now, we're not going to do it. Because you've got to go to the post office and...
Got to send out some parcels.
All right. Cool. There you go. That's what the plan is. Rightio, guys. The stuff on here is pretty thick. I just used this, and it took a bit to get through it. But Nace said we'll give this orbital a shot.
That'll take way too long.
Yeah. So we'll just scuff up some areas. So it does that.
Yep, absolutely.
Whoa. Well, that was way better with the vacuum on it.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? Did that do?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
Cool.
Rightio, that'll now fit in the rubbish bin, another piece of shit out of the backyard. Rightio guys, we've got a buddy special thing. Chappy's rocked up and he's just purchased something today. So
Yes.
let's have a look at it.
Look at this. There it is. So DRZ 400, aka the desert weapon.
Yep. Simpson, here we come.
That's it. So we've been talking, and we might do a bit of a what do you call it? What do we? Desert weapon build. Get her in the garage and start bloody accessorising and getting it ready for the Simpson.
Yep.
You fork out all the money and I just bloody video it.
You're my team mechanic.
Yeah, that's it. For sure. So brand spanking new, got it from Rochi. Ready for all the mods.
Had its first wash with the rain on it. I
Yeah.
haven't rode it yet.
Yeah. Cool as shit. Righto, back to the man cave. Rightio guys, so we are now, we've gone, can you pass me that? We've gone to Bunnings, we had to go to the other side of town to get this. So this is Dulux Duramax Rust Effect. See that? So basically you just spray it on, hence what we've done here. And it has just a, yeah, it's a bit of a rusty looking colour.
It's got a big texture.
Yeah, it's got texture to it, so quick and easy.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's not real rust.
No, because that's not quick and easy.
No. So now they found
A new technique.
Yeah, new technique online where some guys were using sea salt, rock salt.
Rock salt.
The idea is that we sprinkle the rock salt on there, and then when you paint the yellow, once it's dried,
You brush off the salt.
the salt comes off, so you'll get that little like
Like a pitted look.
yeah, exactly. So that's what we're going to try.
Ooh, Dunlop yellow.
Dunyop.
Dunlop yellow.
That's it. Otherwise known as Texas
Gold.
Gold.
We're going to give this thing a shot because obviously we can't paint because we just paint the salt off. And we tried to find a spray can that was more that Dunlop colour.
They're all like...
Yeah, they're too bright. Yeah?
Yeah, too yellow. No, you need the orange in it.
Alright.
Well, we'll find out.
Cool. So I'm just worried that that's going to actually roll off.
Just roll off, yeah.
It's a circle.
Well, I suppose.
Bring these guys down closer.
Because I wonder if you wet it a little bit. That's, yeah. It'll be, and I would assume that the spray gun will blow it a little bit as well. I don't know. We'll just see.
We'll see what happens.
You're just going to pour it on, aren't you? You're just going to get really silly with it. Yeah, you only want a little bit, not... Oh dear, what have you done?
You're just watching me having fun. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this works. What?
I don't know, but you took it all away from the middle and we wanted some up here.
Oh. So wherever the white is, that's what's going to show
The rust.
the rust. So it's going to be quite rusty.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that when we spray, some of this is going to move away, so it's not going to be...
Yeah, and it will soak through.
Yeah, we'll just spray it and see.
Alright.
You know me, I like to make it up and then go, right, that didn't work, or it did work.
Yeah. Rightio guys, so we have now got the paint in there. Nate's put a little bit of water in there to make it a bit more sprayable.
But we may have to add more, we've got to test it. A bit of a swirl.
I'll do it on this.
Because it's feeding, but
Yeah.
it's still a bit too thick. You can see the yellow, can't you?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
That's your pressure? Yeah.
Well, it's not doing very good.
Can I take it?
You can take
Thank you.
We might come back to you.
I wonder, before we use the high power thing, whether we can... No, it's still going to do it. Whether we could spray something else
Oh,
that
yeah.
might kind of hold it.
Do you have a yellow or?
Well, we did have a yellow at some stage, but...
We'll come back to you again.
You want to do it?
No, you can do it, yeah. Righto, the plan is that we're going to spray the rust stuff that hopefully is going to stick those granules together. I've got to say, this tin sprays really, really good. It's got a strong, even, so you can see the pressure coming out.
It seems to be holding it.
Yeah, it does. So you reckon we can just spray that stuff? Oh, that'd be enough.
No, because I'm gonna use more of that stuff. I reckon it's pretty cool.
That's why I wanted to get another can, just in
Yeah,
case.
but
But
they
they
only
only had
had-
the one.
Yeah.
A little bit more water. Can you see that?
Yeah,
It's starting to shoot.
yeah.
So I think it needs more water again.
That's much better, but yeah. A little bit more water. And then it'll be like, whoops, too much
Too much.
water.
It's getting there. I
Did you
think.
want more water in it? Just
I think, yeah, try. We'll just keep trying. Right, yeah, done that. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh, there you go.
I think that's enough because it'll. Yeah, no, that's heaps.
Heaps?
Heaps. You don't need any more.
What about this? Like, does that seem like a bit too much? Give that a bit of.
Don't move that. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because you don't want.
You don't want to move this stuff until it's dry because otherwise you're just going to smudge the paint that's on there.
I reckon we'll just tip it upside down.
Yeah, but when it dries a bit.
But I want to see it now.
No, you only have to wait 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Patience. Oh, Jesus. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
One more.
Righto, that's it.
Alright, she said that's it.
Back away from the sprayer.
So that's it, guys. That's what we've got.
It's beautiful.
Alright, we'll see what it looks like.
Looks like crushed nuts at the moment.
Yes, exactly. Rightio, guys. So this is pretty much dry. I'll tell you what, it does look very good. Let's just give you guys a close up. And I think it was just that last little spray that's made all the difference. Is that right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, see, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah, look at that. Righto. So we try and just...
Yeah, I just thought I'd loosen some of them. Alright, flip it. Look, it was like it never happened.
So, can you put that over there?
Oh, you're getting the one you prepared earlier?
Hey?
That's what they do on TV. Put that one aside.
Oh, that's right.
Here's the one we
Here's the one we
prepared earlier.
baked. Yeah, that's it.
Behind
Have we
you.
got somewhere to pour it?
It's straight in the bin.
Well, I thought you might have been able to use that again.
Nah, I probably could have. I'll shake it out later.
Shake what out later?
The bin to reuse.
Oh, to reuse the salt.
We're just going straight on that.
Yeah.
To me,
That's
is
magic,
mint.
isn't it?
Yeah, that is mint. Maybe we're just easily pleased.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Take that again.
it even has the texture.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Done.
Ta-da!
Oh, I think that's a win, Bull. That's
Yeah.
an absolute win.
Hang it on the wall. You're good to go.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. And you can feel the texture. It feels like a rusted sign.
It's like magic.
Magic, absolutely.
So I think I'll have to stop making wood stuff.
Got to start doing metal signs.
Start doing metal stuff.
Right, so now you've got to do your magic with the sticker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun bit.
So when Nay goes to put the sticker over this, and so that we're going to see what parts are going to be painted, and if there's some of this that's going to be painted, we can put that,
We'll cover it again with
cover it
salt.
again with the salt,
Yep.
and then that should have a realistic
Yeah, and
effect.
it might then mean that we still have to stress the text a little bit. We'll see
Yeah.
what it comes out as.
Cool bananas, right? We'll bring you when we're doing that bit. Okay guys, so Nay's used her bloody machine to cut it all out onto this stuff. She's put the transfer paper on, which you just saw. Now her object is...
Okay. Right. So that's the bottom of the words.
Yep.
That's the top of the Dunlop sign. So you've got to work out. Oh, did you? No.
Oh.
You've got to work out where you're going to want it on this.
Oh, okay, well then it's... Where's the edge of the words?
There. That's the bottom of the
Yeah,
words.
where's the edge over here?
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, there.
So that's that side. So you've got the D here for the Dunlop.
Oh, is it right there, is it?
That's for the big Dunlop.
Oh, it's the edge there. But the edge is only Here.
That's for the bottom authorised.
Oh, yeah, there.
Dunlop is there.
Yep.
So you want to work with those.
Yep. And that's the bottom there.
And that's the top.
there. I don't know, about there.
Alright, grab a pencil. Top drawer. Run a line.
Here?
Yep, just so that we know.
Yeah.
And over here. And here.
Oh, you just made it.
Oh, it doesn't matter, it's only roughly, obviously, because as soon as we go to put this down, it's not going to stay exactly. So, and then you're going to want one here. Can we?
And what about here?
No, it doesn't matter, because that's just going to follow.
okay.
Stop trying to rush it. So now, once we peel this off, we then have to hold, we'll hold this end and this end, and then you'll try and line this line up over here and
Yeah.
with that.
I don't know what she's talking about. So can I start peeling?
No. Right, so we've got to hold here
Yep.
and here. So get your bottom line roughly, and then you're going to roughly, don't put it down, just
No.
hold it above it. How's your side line?
Pretty good. Close enough. I really need my short lookers on, but I can't grab them now. Yeah, I'll put it there.
Yep.
I don't know if I can see my message. Oh, that's it. There. Yep.
That's it, that's where it is. Because we're working with curves, we're just going to have to kind of work with it. So once, I'll just peel this off and then hopefully you'll be able to push that down a bit better. It doesn't wanna.
Would you like an extra set of hands?
No, because your hands don't do what they're supposed to.
Rightio, so that's all stuck down. Nate's now just pulling out all the bits that need to be pulled out. It was a real bugger because obviously it's oval. Anybody ever put a sticker on a helmet will know what we're talking about. And of course this is really rough, so this doesn't stick very good to it. But Nate's doing the job.
It's gonna be magical.
So this is a spot where we'll put the, what do you call it, the salt. Certain spots like that. Here. So all this is going to be black. The lettering will be black. Well, Nate's still doing her magic over there. So we noticed this at Bunnings. It's called so it's Rust-Oleum. We normally get the black, matte black. What's the other one? Satin black. Well, this is actually an ultra matte. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes up. It almost looks like a grey. But it should work well for this sign.
I don't know that you're going to get it much better
No.
on the curves.
No, it just starts to lift up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to put some stuff over this, aren't we?
Yeah. Shine side down. You meant to put the shiny side down.
Oh,
The tape doesn't stick very well.
yeah.
So you want to try and stick it directly over. Don't do that because then you will definitely get the bleeds. You're going to get the bleeds anyway because it's not sticking down very well. And you only want to do it light anyway. You don't want it to be a really strong, heavy coat.
But you guys are watching, yep.
Paying attention. Test it on the table.
That's it. Oh, we didn't do the salt.
Well, stop.
I've stopped. You want to get the salt? Oh.
No, he's too busy talking to Brody on the text machine.
I can't do everything. So I'd sprinkle it on that too.
Well, there was quite a bit on that one there. Quite a bit there. Did that work? No.
Yeah, just go with that. You ready?
Yep.
Perfect. That'll do, that'll do.
That's it.
Back away.
She's carrying on like a bloody pork chop. So this isn't black, it's actually, Nate just seen it's, oh, where is it there? It's actually a slate, that's why it actually looks, actually, I just like to say, actually a lot.
Stop calling me Ashley.
Yep. It's not black, it's slate, but it's ultra matte, and we're very excited.
And now we wait.
Righto.
The magic of movies, you do a twirl, when they come back it's done.
So that's what we've got. So there'll be little spots where's that S? See that S? There's the, where's my finger? You can see the stickers raising up, so there's going to be a bleed through there.
There might be.
An overspray.
An overspray, or in this case an underspray.
Yes. Cool bananas. And what do we do? Oh, I'm not going to be in the right way, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Boom! Look at that. That is not, no, you've got to put it up over there. I'm just absolutely blown away how this thing, I mean, I've seen 44 gallon drums that look like this. That legit looks like an old sign that is just weathered out. So there's a bit of a bleed up there. That S that I was talking about has got a bit of a bleed, but we're just going to leave it.
Oh yeah, you're not fixing it.
No. Hopefully this is coming out on the
So
camera.
We've just got to clear coat it now.
Which is a bit of a shit because the clear coat always puts a bit of a gloss to it.
Yeah.
Right.
We did alright.
We did. That's a high five. Boom. Hey, ripper.
I am seriously just amazed at how that came up. So using that salt,
Yeah, the salt is
the
genius.
salt is genius. So rock salt.
Yeah, you wouldn't use normal salt. That wouldn't work.
No. And then the fact that when we were doing that spray thing and it was blowing,
No,
and
that
we thought that was
worked.
going to be an issue, but that's worked.
Yeah, well, because it's given all that extra tone.
It's got the, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy good.
Love it.
Righto. Oh, you're all crooked. Righto. So we'll, when that's ready, we'll clear coat that, and then the rust stuff did say that it did have an issue with Duramax, Dulux Duramax clear coat.
Yeah, so
rust-
we'll just do that
We'll
one.
just, yeah.
Oh, actually.
Oh, we've got Rust-Oleum clear.
We should try that one.
Yeah. We should try whichever one's not going to wreck it.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, but that's a matte clear.
That's,
And that's a satin, so this would be the better one.
yeah, they should be
All
like,
right. Yeah, that's- Whoop. Focus.
metal.
Next, you'll see it up on the bloody, up on the thing. Not at the moment because it's dark and it's raining. We've got an Arctic rainstorm.
Yeah, something.
Something like that. It's bloody, it's cold and wet. It's miserable. Rightio guys, so it's the next day. I said I was going to put that sign on the back fence, but as you can see out there, I was going to put it there, but it's not there. I'll tell you why. Well, the simple matter of the fact is that it just didn't look right being over there. And I think the main reason is that I've got this big square yellow sign, and then there was a round yellow. It just, I don't know, it just didn't work. So there it is there. Mounted it up on that. I think with that rust thing, it works really well. So, I mean, once I get all this stuff fixed up, I mean, God, geez, bloody shocking, these bloody, they've all got to be replaced. Another job I've got to get to. And obviously I've got to get that done before Matt gets around to painting this section. So from here, from a video point, I suppose, yep, be able to see that out there. Cool bananas. Now, another job that I've gotten done, and that is in Nay's Woodshop. You can see these are the two fluorescent lights that we had in her. That's all she had, is those two, plus there's a middle light in there. But we managed to get some more of these lights that are in the garage. Now I know a lot of people had mentioned that they'd gone to Bunnings trying to get these lights when I first did it, and they didn't have any. And I know here at Kangaroo Flat, where I got the ones for the garage, they don't have them anymore. But when we went to get the rust stuff from the Epsom Bunnings, we noticed that they had these, but they only had two of the large ones. One was daylight and one was cool white. We wanted daylight, so we grabbed one of those. But they had a whole heap of the smaller ones, so I thought I'll double them up. It costs a little bit more to do two small ones as opposed to a big one. But so we grabbed all them, and I've done the installation in here. So if you can, so we've got one there. This one's a dodgy one because this packet didn't have the tiny little clips that you screw, and then that just clips in there. So really simple to put them up. So I had to do a bit of a dodgy thing and put an there. Anyway, so I got that. That's the two. So there was one fluorescent light there, and one, fluorescent light there. So now we've added these around here, and then one there. So if I turn these on, I think that's going to be the first one, then those two, and then those over there. So those two fluorescent lights that are out there, that was 36 watts each, so 72 watts is what they were drawing. All these lights here, so this is giving us way more light than those other two. Oh, and we've also got that one there. If I turn that, we keep one warm light in here.
So 72 watts draw. With all these lights, it's 42 watts of draw. So nearly, just about half the amount of draw. More lights, no buzzing noises, no ka-dunk, 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 ka-dung, and then, when you first start them up and there's no starter things you got to do. Just absolutely brilliant. Nay loves it, so that's the main thing. Heaps of light. Bloody good job done. Now the other job that I've got done is that cyclone dust collecting bucket thingy. So I've made up, this is just all out of scrap wood, cost me absolutely nothing. That's like a bit of offcut off the benches, plywood. I don't know, this is actually wood that Nay has gotten out of that bin. Just banged it all together, just rough, but it's solid. You can, move that thing around. So we took the casters, hang on, I'll bring it down. So I removed the casters out of there, screwed this down to there. Casters now put onto the bottom, straight into there. Created a little lock point for that. Got the gotcha straps. It's a bit of a, shonky looking thing, but it works. We still have to go and get another, this is off my shop vac, which is that thing there. But what we're going to do is, this is the one off Nay's, we're going to get another one of these, hopefully from the recovery yard, and that'll just come up. It'll most probably get joined onto there and then just come up. So not be a big, long one like that. So this hasn't taken up any extra room. It's still mobile, works around. It's just going to live there. Yes, I'm going to have to move that fire extinguisher. And the other thing is, we can still get access to getting to that thing. So last night did a whole heap of vacuuming. There's bugger all in there. I don't know if you can see. And there's only a fine amount of dust on that, which is just bloody brilliant. So that's most probably up to about there, full of sawdust. Nay likes it, and hopefully that will mean that when she's doing her sanding on this machine, so she connects the thing up to that when she's doing all the bloody sanding, and this creates a lot of dust, which means that you've got to empty the vacuum cleaner and dust out that filter because it starts to clog it up, which then means that you don't get as much suction. Although I must admit that thing clogs up, and the shop vac one it still does have pretty good suction. So anyway, there you go. Another job done. Alrighty guys, so this is the turn off. So obviously if we continue on the Unadata, we get to Unadata. But 160 Ks. Well, what I'm going to do, so it says 160. Oh, get into bloody gear, or out of gear. Turn that off. So 160 Ks, so I'm going to set this, reset this to 0. That way I dead on know how far we got to go. You all good, babe?
All good.
Excellent. Rightio, let's see how this truck goes. Rightio, time for BB News and shit. Just a quick one. I've got some photos come in from Hal from Romsey. He had 3 signs made by Nay. I'll short lookers on over to the screen. So you can see there, that's the champion sign. So he bought the champion. He's got the grass track motorcycle races. Now he had this custom done. So he's, instead of flat track racing, it's grass track racing. And the town was changed to Romsey, and the numbers, so he had 9 and 27, and then of course we've got the Triumph one over there. I'll just flick through, look at that, there's the Bonneville. I think Hal was saying that he's actually put this up for sale. He actually wants to get a dual sport bike now, so it'll be interesting to see what he chooses.
And there's another shot there. Right, so now let's jump on to the forum and see if there's any out and about photos from the crew. Rightio, looks like we've only got one new one. Just a simple hello from Skaraborg, Sweden. And that's Elva. And he's got, and a special hello to Alistair, of course. Regards, Elva. So there you go. And that's the KTM 1090 over in bloody Sweden. Great stuff, Elva. Righto, that's it. Back to the man cave. Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another bloody week. Hope you all enjoyed it. We've got a week of pretty good weather. We've actually got one day where it's going to be 17 degrees. That's like going to be like a bloody heat wave. So obviously you've noticed lately I've only been doing one video a week. So hopefully this week I might get a couple out, or at least one more extra one out. Given the fact that it's a bit more conducive to doing videos when it's nice and sunny and everything's la la la. La la la, I don't know what the hell that is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, I will just say, because I don't like to mention the whole COVID-19 bullshit on Man Cave Tuesday, but for any of you guys out there, if you're bloody struggling with this shit, you just got to remember that this is going to pass. We're going to get through it. I know they're talking about another year's worth of bullshit here in Melbourne. I don't see that happening. I'm already seeing people, they're starting to, bloody go up in arms and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's just going to... I reckon it's a load of bloody bullshit if you ask me. It's just ridiculous. And the consequences down the track is going to be horrific if they don't pull their finger out. But anyway, I'll just leave you with that. Sorry about that. Righto, guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.